It is currently 1.4% more profitable to mine on the Bitcoin Cash blockchain.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what are we doing then? Why is the hash rate on different planets if we're actually got a little bit of edge there in the profitability?
Well, so what happens is that if you look on there's a really good graph on that. Maybe we can even just look it up. I'll see if I can just find it right now. But there's a graph that shows the profitability, and it always basically regresses back to one. Let me see if I can find it just quickly. But here we go. Okay, well now it's 4.5% more profitable. Where is it here? Must be here. Statistics maybe. Um, Fees, rewards, profitability. That was the one I should have clicked on. Um, so the point is that it fluctuates around 1 to 1. Please show me this graph. I know exactly what it looks like, but it just maybe I'm gonna have to find it later. But it's basically a line, and the line is on 1, and it goes slightly above and then slightly below, right, based on the profit parity. So at the moment, because the price, like we saw, is about 50 to 1, what happens is, therefore, the miners split about 50 to 1, right? So Bitcoin Cash has about 2% of the hash rate. So if it goes marginally up, let's say it goes up to 45 to 1, then obviously, because the price goes up 45 to 1, then Bitcoin Cash becomes slightly more profitable, and it will suck a tiny little bit of the hash rate out of Bitcoin. But it obviously doesn't happen immediately because the blocks on both chains are just mined sort of at random intervals, right? And also the miners are not perfectly elastic, right? They're just in a coordinated, mess of like, one of them's kind of like, oh, this is 1% more profitable, let me switch now. But by the time they've switched, some other ones have also kind of, switched over or whatever. They don't like keep it at exactly perfect. I really wish I could find this graph, but yeah. So like, I don't think everybody, this is something that you don't intuitively know about because it's such a unique case as well. People come into crypto and they have to learn, the BTC, BCH mining dynamic is unique to those two coins. It doesn't happen on, well, it also happens with BSV a bit, but it's not like, Litecoin and different coins have this kind of dynamic because they don't have those forks really. So
I'm just hoping all your listeners don't know this stuff inside and out, and that I'm just boring them, making you repeat things you
no,
already
no.
know. Because if they don't, I'm happy to be here as the Joe Schmo dummy who can ask on their behalf. Because I find this stuff really interesting, but I haven't necessarily gone into it
Yeah, yeah, no,
myself.
that's what this podcast is for. And I don't think most people know all the details of all this. And B, even if they did, it never hurts to hear it again, right? Because somebody's always hearing it for the first time, right? So I think that's fine. So yeah, they just, as the price changes, they do suck a little bit of the hash rate out of each other, but it's not perfect. So if you watch that stat that we were looking at there on the coin.dance, you'll see it probably won't get up to more than about 4 or 5%, because at that point it really is profitable for somebody to switch over. And then, but of course the prices are also just independently fluctuating the whole time as well too. So the individual miners kind of operate as they see fit.